So, video games. They're fun. Well, I'm being a bit presumptuous. You either love them or you hate them, and I, for one, am a fan. However, most of the big companies that produce these video games, EA, Bethesda, Bungie, Blizzard, they're all making games that have no real appeal, no soul. And I don't know why, but I don't really like it. Whether it be the terrible story writing, or the repetitive game loop that makes it seem more like you're going to work than playing a game, or the technical issue that straight up breaks the game whenever you try and play it. The $80 price tag is just seeming less and less reasonable, especially since you could probably get like 8 indie games that are all as good, if not better, for that price point. So, let's take a look at what exactly is ruining my personal favorite form of entertainment. The main thing that people blame for the game's downfall is that they are all formulaic. The companies found something that works and decide not to deviate. Now, I will be the first to admit that if done properly, a formula can work. Emphasis on the can work. That's why it had success the first time. But the creators are getting lazy, which leads to the real cause of games being bad. They are rushed. It's like piling too much on your plate and trying to eat it all. You can only blame yourself if you get a stomachache. All the problems mentioned before can be solved by not being greedy. By saying you need time to work, you can have a good story with no bugs or a terrible game loop. I mean, if the games are so good, you won't need microtransactions in the game in the first place because you'll already be making so much money from the good sales. Also, you might need to hire some better staff because of issues. I'm looking especially hard at Blizzard, but some other companies are guilty of the same thing. All I am saying is that if some greedy company didn't try to rush the game, we'd all be fine right now, wouldn't we? But instead, they have the gall to be shocked when their game bombs. It's not complicated. If you let the developers make a game, it will at the very least function, which is more than I can say for some of the games that come out now. We all must stop buying these broken games. It's a cruel kindness.